In which city is the Supreme? Which of these beauty treatments? Which of these recording artists has one? Which of these is not a pre-Raphaelite art? Which of these is in Nevada? Hong Kong Sevens is a version of which sport? Which of these kings did not marry? Which of these is a name for a group? How many pounds are there in a? Which of these French phrases mean? Which of these ABBA singles was released first? Which of these racket sports uses the smallest ball? In 2000 Hugh Grant. 2 molecules of water contain. In the Royal Navy a paravane. Which of these is not the name of a? Which of these books was written by? Which of these is not a film star? Which of these battles did not? A biennium is a period. Who was famously one of? The goldenrod is the official Nebraska. Which of these battles is not named after a river? In banking the term APR. What is the alternative name for? Which of these words means ship? On mobile phones and MMS. A sidecar cocktail contain. Which island nation was? Which of these Madonna hits was released in the 19th? What do you have if you are suffering with a hernia? Germany's leading stock exchange. If you're not busy, you're said to. Which brand's models are known as angels? The Mississippi enters the sea in what US state? Which artist defined drawing as taking a line for a walk? What title links hit songs by Madonna and the Eurythmics? Schooners and brigs are both boats powered by what? Postpartum describes the time following what event? Postpartum describes the time following. What is the subject of the website Kissfisgulicum? Which tennis Grand Slam tournament is played in January? Which tennis Grand Slam? What day of the week is named after the Norse god Thor? The word skull is associated with what mode of transport? Which writer was the leading pamphleteer for William III? The bluebell is alternatively known by what name? What sport do the Florida Marlins play? What Middle Eastern river has a namesake in Cornwall? What Middle Eastern river has a namesake in Cornwall? A Harrington jacket traditionally has what sort of lining? What name is given to an orange with dark red pulp? How is the island of Hawaii also known? The House of Baratheon features in which TV series? What is measured on the Gay-Lussac scale? Racing cars from what country are painted in Rosso Corsa? Ontario and Saskatchewan are regions in which country? What is usually added to borscht soup when it is served? Which female author drowned in the River Ouse in Sussex? Which female author drowned in the River Ouse in Sussex? The father of actress Liv Tyler sings in what band? What is another name for a new? Kalima is the Turkish word for what seafood? In which winter sport could you perform a daffy?